Well, the days of slackbacking are over for a while. Day 64. We are getting a ride back to the trailhead, but our packs are going to be full today. Fortunately, we're being lining up with the next shelter, which is about 9.5 miles from where we're going to get dropped off. So far, the weather looks okay. Welcome to Vermont.
Yeah, that's where my mom gave up the road.
This is our start of the day. Yesterday we went that way, and today we're headed north. First across this little bridge across Stony Brook. Engineering, hooray! Since we've been to Stony Brook a couple times, I thought I would say that is Stony Brook. It looks stony. Here at Stony Brook is a memorial to Steady Eddie, who is apparently passed away nearby, something associated with the water. Kind of a strange thing going on here with this tree. 2 holes in a bowl.
My big sister-in-law was Roush. In memory of Ruth and Louis Roush, who loved the natural beauty of Vermont, 2011.
Thank you for using your books on tape voice. Not much of a view. Well, I guess it's a view of the forest. I see trees and leaves. Taking a little side trail here about 1 o'clock to a shelter. It's a private shelter actually, called the Lookout. And now you can see the reason it's called a lookout. We have hiked 700 miles since Harper's Ferry. So if I've done 700 miles, how many have you done?
600 miles.
Or is it 597 or 603?
Actually, 603.
All right, congrats.
Thank you.
Little purple flowers. Okay, the Winturi shelter is our destination for tonight. And it's just about 3 o'clock. Looks like I gotta go downhill a 1/4 mile, which is fine today, but what that means is it's a 1/4 mile extra uphill tomorrow. Mosey's putting his tent up over there in front of the shelter. I got my tent here behind the shelter, and that looks like shadows, finishing touches back there in the woods. We're the only people here right now, but then again, of course, it's only 3:30. Some people hike more miles and more hours than we do. Hooray!
About as far as I'd like it. I'll see if I can sway it over.
It's like on a timer. It's like every 30 seconds.
The bird?
Yeah.
I believe it's the morning of day 65, and it's just about 5 a.m. and we're all walking. The hike today is about 4 miles to a pickup into a hostel. We plan to take a Nero day today on this Monday because about 4 days ago they were predicting 90-degree weather. Temperature right now feels like about 50, so we'll see what happens when the sun comes up fully. But the alarm clock was set in my tent for 4 a.m. Woke up at 3 o'clock, of course, and never went back to sleep. And that's okay. Ended up getting up about 3:45. Took me an hour and 15 minutes to get out. Even though I didn't cook, I did have some cold soak oatmeal I poured the water in the oatmeal bag, Ziploc bag last night, up in the bear bag. And then I had a cup of cold coffee. So that wasn't too bad, all things considered. There were a few other people that came into the campsite last night. I was trying to be quiet, not to disturb them. I don't know how successful that was. Oh, the sun's starting to come up. Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Has its little ears poking out.
Oh.
You see him? He's looking right at us. And another bear went that way. I don't know if it was the mama.
My first bear.
Or there could be two bears up there.
I think this one, either that
I think there's one there and one there.
One on each side of the tree.
Yeah. And the mama went that way, and I thought, I'm going to wait for my guys.
Exciting. I've never seen a bear before. In the woods. Looking right at us. I don't know what that is. More of it. We got here to the pickup spot a little early, so I boiled some water. And someone gave me a coffee.
I lived through this before. I can do it.
Yeah, good.
So this is Wise Pines Hostel. A young family lives over there. This is the office and bathrooms, and the bunkhouse is up top. A couple of private bedrooms in there, looked like. And then down here is something they call the lodge, which is where the kitchen and hangout area is. So we're gonna check that out because I've done showered and gonna do some laundry. We went by the grocery store on the way from the trailhead to here, and I've got a big pizza to cook for lunch. You know, of all the things to get from the grocery store is pizza, something that you can get for takeout anywhere. But anyway, let's check it out. Going into the lodge. We got a laundry room, stuff running in there already. It's a common area. Kitchen. Shadow's cooking up something.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Biscuits.
$1 an egg. Fresh from the farm. I don't know what all this is. Upstairs is a yoga studio, they tell me. So I guess this is how I'm going to spend the rest of the day.